I don't know what it is about these fish, man. Guppies, platies, mollies. Look at that whole entire row full of them. And now we're getting to the exotics here. You also have red tails at all?
We do.
Look how fired up that red tail catfish is down there. He's pretty big. Dory! Hey Dory. This is my type of aisle. You already know, the mollies and the platies. Look at this. I mean, I'm just telling you, it is insane. What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video here. I just edited the video you're about to watch. So let me recap. Me and Casey from Blue Ridge Koi headed on over to Carolina Aquatics. It's a wholesale fish store, super cool, had thousands and thousands of fish, all the way from mollies and platies all the way to big red tail catfish. Just from anything you could think of, they had it there, and I toured the whole entire place. So I wanted to throw us back to North Carolina for like 8 minutes, and then we'll be back here in Jupiter, Florida. But I want to share this experience with you. So without further ado, enjoy this 8 minutes, 9 minutes of amazing wholesale fish store exotic tour. What in the heck did I just say? Anyway, enjoy. I'm about to walk into another wholesale fish store. This one, we're not getting kicked out of. We actually know the owner, and he's a super cool guy. So, this is Carolina Aquatics, wholesale only. Now this right here is a super cool species of pleco. It's called the bush-nosed pleco. This is the albino. So I've never seen the albino personally, but these are just super unique fish right here. Like, look at the nose on that, and they get pretty big. Bunch of Quarries. Look at that. Bunch of angels. We got the babies, and then the big ones. This is kind of what we missed out on before, last time. We got kicked out of the last one. This one, we're set. We've got this. Here are the Roseline Sharks. I was gonna get these and instead of the clown loach, but I just fell in love with clown loach for my 160 gallon. The Roseline Sharks are the same as clown loach. They're just a schooling, fish. So gotta have a bunch of them if you do get them. And right behind me here, we got the neon Tetras. I'm gonna get a ton of these for the 160 eventually as well. Just rows and rows of them. Check out the colors on these guppies right here.
Look at these right here.
Oh my gosh, even better. Dude, what? Over here we got some more. This is all guppies down this whole entire thing. I don't know what it is about these fish, man. Guppies, platies, mollies, they just take over any other species in my world. I love them more than anything. For some odd reason, anytime I look at fish like that, small and colorful, it just gets me hyped. Like, I just want like every single one of them in my aquarium or pond or whatever it may be. If I ever owned a puffer fish, I'd name it Larry.
These are foolish.
That's so badass. Columbian Sharks. This one's your favorite?
One of my favorites. There's a lot of cool fish here.
And y'all probably know the regular tiger barbs. These are the albino tiger barb. And right to the right of that is baby tiger Oscars. Look how small they are. Little tiny guys. Now when I first initially walked in here, I thought it was gonna be salt water.
There is some salt water.
And then all of it, like 90% of it's fresh. Look at this. This is all fresh water. Baby green scats. These things get massive. They were in the Georgia aquarium. Those are just babies. Holy guppies. My homies right here. I love these things. Clown loach. Just look at the tank, how bright it is. That's the best part about them. They just light anything up. The ones I own are about 3 to 4 inches, but those are just super cool. I love clown loach. And now we're getting to the exotics here. You also have red tails at all?
We do.
Red tail? Okay, we'll see those in a bit. But this right here is the Albino Arowana. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with it. Although those are expensive, very expensive. And then we got this silver Arowana right here, about 5 or 6 of them in this tank. And as you can see, they're covered up because they do like to jump. But check these out. Such cool fish. And from above, they look like snakes. You know, people say plecos clean up your tank poop-wise, but I think they poop more than they clean up. This is a watermelon pleco. Looks similar to the royal pleco that I own, but those are sick. Here are the red tails, little babies. I didn't even see them, I walked right by them. I love it. This is so cool. We actually get to experience it now. Now here are the normal tiger barbs, as you saw before, were the albino. So now you get a cool look at what the regular tiger barbs look like. And there's another school of them right there. The green Quarry catfish, these are some big ones. I don't know how much bigger they get than that right there, but they're cool to have in a tank. I might have to get some of these. I see a lot of comments saying get some Quarry cats, and maybe I might have to get some. Frondosa right here. I love these fish, especially when they get bigger. I've actually caught one of these out in Miami, but these are just little babies here. Species of cichlid, and they are amazing. I love them. Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, now I'm gonna share this because I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. These are all baby Gouramis. Now you usually see in pet stores, they're pretty big. These are just micros, little tiny babies. Check that out, albino iridescent catfish right there. I can't explain to you how many of these fish that I know, that I see right here, that I would so put the tanker upon if I lived closer. Uh-oh, and even these, that's a whole pot of African cichlids. This is my type of aisle. You already know, the mollies and the platies. This is where I grew from. This is where my channel all started when it came to the mini pond with mollies and platies, right here. These are some balloon mollies as well. Got Dalmatians down here. Assorted right here. These are the brick swords, so you can kind of look, they kind of look like a brick, the color at least. Red streaked swords right here as well. I just love all these species so much. Look at that, that kind of looks cool. The only bad thing about this color is in a pond, you don't really notice it. I have a few, but and behind me here is platies. So that other aisle was all molly and only platies. This is all, every bit of it. I know I'm not giving you much time to look at them, but how could I actually film all of this? It's almost impossible. Look at this. I mean, I'm just telling you, it is insane. Thousands, once again, millions of fish. Yeah. Look at that whole entire row full of them. That's my aisle. That right there is my aisle. Clown knife, baby. A whole bunch of clown knives in there. Guys, check out this red tail down in the sump here. This is just. This is... Ready? Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I got my finger. It's so cool, dude. Look how fired up that red tail catfish is down there. He's pretty big, but he's got this whole entire thing under here to swim with. And then right above me here, I've never seen this catfish in my life. Now we're getting over to the bigger things. Fire eels, a zebra pike. Never seen one in my life. That is unique and amazing. And then to the left, we got some big blue Gouramis, some big tiger and albino Oscars as well. I really want that albino Oscar. I can't express to you guys how many of these fish I want so bad, like so bad. I just want to ship them all to my house. Now, if you remember earlier, I showed you the Frondosa and I said these are really cool fish, especially when they get big, and I've caught one in Miami. That right there is one. Unfortunately, he is very dark. That right there is a full-grown Frondosa. Oh yeah, now we're bumping into some salt stuff. Oh my gosh. Dory! Hey, Dory. Hey. Hey. Now, I love the colors on saltwater fish. Has no comparison against freshwater, that is for sure. Look at that. Look at the pattern on those clownfish. That is just beautiful. There's a hell of a lot more saltwater stuff if we were to go through it all. And if anyone's into some corals, this right here is some unreal stuff. Look at the colors on that. Holy moly. So as y'all know, we were told not to film in the other wholesale store, but Chris, the owner of this store, was nice enough to let us come and film this whole entire place pretty much. There's a little bit more that I didn't get to, but this place is just so big you can't get to everything. So do me a favor and go over to Chris's channel. I'll have it linked right here. All his videos are on this wholesale store right here. So go thank him, go on one of his recent videos and comment thank you for letting Paul film or something like that. I'm gonna do the same. I thanked him in person and I wanna surprise him with this shout out. So if you can go to his channel real quick, I'll have it linked in the description. Also, just popped up back there. Please do me a favor, go check out his YouTube, subscribe to it, whatever you may want to do, but go comment, thank you. That right there was insane. Hope you enjoyed that we actually filmed in a wholesale fish store. A lot of comments last video at the wholesale, where can I go? How can I get to this place and buy the fish? Now, wholesale, you can't buy the fish unless you have a wholesale license. These are the places that supply pet stores like Petco, Pet Supermarket. So unfortunately, you can't buy from here unless you know someone that has a wholesale license. So if you do, you're welcome to definitely come to Carolina and wholesale and get yourself some fish, but even I can't get them. Thank you all for watching, and today's positive comment shout out goes to Erica. Thanks to your videos, my parents allowed me to get a bigger aquarium and my dad is planning on building a small pond. Sweet.